What's going on, guys? BlizzardSunkGaming here, and we are back again for another tutorial video. Now this one is going to be on bounce shots, so let's get to it. Now, we're going to start with throwing from the top. Bounce shots can be tricky at some times if you don't know where to throw. So if I was like right here and I would have just... it sucked, but if I have a more accurate throw, know where I'm going, you would know where the bounce would end up. So if you're throwing from like a top, which is where we're going to start. So we're going to start from the top. Alright. We're going to start from there. So there's two different methods of throwing for bounce shots, for up and down. The up one is the same one I showed in the tutorial of the 5 ways of throwing. If you've watched that one, you would take the disc, do a little windmill throw, that's what I like to call it, over your shoulder, and like that. What it would look like is that you would always aim for these arrows either side. These are your most crucial pieces. So if I were to aim for like that right part, that just sends the disc straight flying upwards. You're not going to get it. So what you'd want to do is just take it, hit the arrow, make the shot. You're fine. Another way of throwing it, same method, except you're going to tilt the disc like that. So it's just a downwards motion. I don't use this typically, as you'll probably see in these next couple of throws, because it's not that reliable, in my opinion. I have a tendency to hit this a lot, so the flat palm is what I normally use for this. So, we got the top covered, let's do the bottom. A lot of people say this is the most difficult shot to shoot from. It is if you don't know what you're doing. So, I'm going to explain. It's the same for the top, but you're just approaching it at the bottom angle. Same method, flat pancakes, aim for it. Now, what you would want to do on this one is if you hit like right here to do this, it's the same for top. Like if you hit this, it's going to go straight up. If you hit this bottom piece where I threw the disc, it's going to either send the disc flying down or flying up. If it flies up, it's going to end up doing this. It's just going to go straight up, it's going to miss the goal completely. So you'd want to do is take it and then just hit that arrow. It's almost a guaranteed going up every time, trust me. So again, I'll throw a couple, see how it went in an up motion. Now if I were to throw it at that piece, still works. But I would still recommend shooting at these, because these arrows are easier to see than that. So that's a quick cover of top and bottom. You would just want to make sure the goalie is unaware. Like, if he knows you're going to go behind, if he's expecting you to shoot from behind, look like you're acting like you're doing this, but then just do this. So like here, I'll show you. So if you're going for a shot and you're really high up, pass the disc. Pass to your teammates saying, hey, I can't do this, there's too much space between me to throw, I need help. But if you're right here and you think you're going for a bounce shot, get in the motion, but instead of letting go right here, do this. So you would let go right about now and then just do this. It fakes them out, because either you're going for a bounce shot like that, or you're going for a shot, and it confuses them. Now, throwing from shoulders is also a key thing. You aim for the top. Now, I threw that really soft. You throw it a lot harder, it's going to go down. So see how I'm aiming at that side arrow? It's not going in, that one did. Aim for like the top arrow almost. Well, let me do this. Aim for the top arrow. I would not really recommend shooting from these. If anything, if you want to shoot from far away, shoot from these, because you can easily just shoot it from there, and that'd be good. Speaking of side shots, if you would grab this, you could easily juke someone out by doing this, faking, either bounce shotting or just throw it in. Or you could actually take it and then just whip it. It's not as gonna be as accurate, as you can tell in the next couple throws. It's not as accurate. I know there's some people that could probably do it, but I'm just not one of those people that can't do it. If I'm doing that, I would prefer to shoot from right here, because I would do this. Although I hit the nest, I would go to the side like this. Or now I'm gonna go for the top, bottom right. Ooh. Last one. There, and then now dead center. So yeah, I like to throw from here a lot. You can also do it from nest too, on the corner. You just, and actually, this method of throwing like that would be helpful, because you can just easily pop out from under this and then just go. Now let me hit a bounce shot once. Yeah, so aim for that arrow if you're going for a bounce shot. And these are just some example throws. Now I'm gonna do the plate throw. Alright, I'm gonna go for a bounce. Knuckle. You get the idea. Because if I would've. Yeah, so sorry that was a lot of me shooting, but it's just an example. Now, last thing I'm gonna show you before the video ends is side throws from long distance. They're killers. So if I want to do a half-court shot, and they have a goalie, like someone's like same width as me, but they're gonna get to it first, and I throw it. If they're gonna get there before you, and let's say you throw it toward the goal, and you don't throw fast enough, they're gonna catch it and throw it away. But if you were to trick them, you aim for that arrow, and you just, oh, that one's too far in. Hit that arrow, and you see how it curved in? It curved in almost. And if I were to like flood in, see, normal people would have made that, but I can't. So, what's to come out of all this? Practice knowing where the bounce is going to land. Same as if, like, around here, like if I throw it right here, or let's say I throw it like this, I know where it's gonna bounce. It's gonna bounce up. There. Or if I were to take it and I would just chuck it upwards, I know it's gonna come back to me. I do a quick throw, and that one goes in too. So it's all about knowing the bounce. And if I were to throw it right here, I know it's gonna bounce right back up to me. I take it, quick shot. Oh, I almost made that one. And I were to recover it, it's gonna bounce down, and I'll be able to grab it before it bounces again. I'm going for a bottom bounce shot. That bottom wall covered it. So it's all about knowing where the bounce is, basically. So what can you take away from this video? Knowing where the bounce is would be the first thing. Knowing where it's going to bounce when you throw, and not just taking it and do this and just randomly throwing it, or just winging it, because that may work sometimes, but not most of the time. It will not work. So make sure you know what you're throwing, and also use methods that you know would work. Like, there's some methods, like, say for example, like right here, having your arm extend all the way. If you're tall, you just do this. I hit this, it's gonna go ascending up, and it's gonna fail. So, practice bounce shots is all I have to say for this video. And any technique you have, whether it be the normal throw, like the underhand throw, the side throw, the windmill plate, the windmill chop, any of them, get comfortable with one and stick to it for a while, because in the end game, it's going to help you a lot. So, I think I'm done rambling on with this video. If you have any more questions, please let us know. Also, check out my friend's YouTube channel. His name is BlizzardSunkGaming, I assume. And, till next time, keep grinding, keep playing, keep practicing, and keep winning. See you on the next one.